Some practice ones over there.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
This is a practice round. See, it got two that time. Oh, I dropped them. Lift, lift, yes, you got it up.
Looks like we have two being scored into the Blue Alliance side as the Red Alliance places one note higher into the backstage section. Both of their counterpart robots also moving with pixels. Red Alliance attempts to score a yellow pixel, but unfortunately it falls back into the backstage. Same for the Blue Alliance, unfortunately, so close.
3, 2, 1.
And with that, we have entered into the teleoperated period. Looks like the Red Alliance is moving. Meanwhile, the Blue is to both score pixels into their backstage area. Seemingly they do so successfully now. With 3 pixels being scored on both sides, as both teams are moving to collect more pixels to continue scoring. Looks like this will be a very competitive practice match. Both teams again successfully scoring pixels into their backstage area.
From Pirate Nation, we are certainly glad to have you here with us today. Quickly from the audience, will you raise your hand if this is your first time being at a robotics event? Any newbies here? All right, you are in for an absolute treat. These middle school and high school teams have been working together, working really diligently and hard to prepare for today since September. So it's super cool for us to be here hosting this.
From last year. So, First and Show, presented by Qualcomm. Teams around the world will celebrate roles in STEM, skill, play in the arts, and design and build a world of endless possibilities. In the 2023-24 games, Center Stage, presented by RTX, the first Tech Challenge participants will raise the curtain on a power of design, creativity, and pursuit. Now these robots are moving, no longer thinking for themselves. They're taking those pixels and seeing where they can get them into scoring position. Right away, there we've got a purple pixel on the back. And then 54-22 trying to bring some in, while 11-4-5-7 brings them into the backstage area, and 16-2-2-5 scoots on into that to see if they can get some on the backdrop as well. Getting in the backstage area, not quite the backdrop. Now the Blue Alliance is moving along, seeing if they can get more pixels on that backdrop area. 11-4-57 seems to be facing some technical issues. 4-22 is trying to get another pixel on the board. And they've dropped it up there as 21-8-1 brings another as well onto the backdrop. 9-9-6 over here. Art in the backstage area, dropping off a pixel as well.
Looks like we have one bot on the move, trying to score during the autonomous period. Looks like they have one pixel in hand and are attempting to score into their backboard area, something that they do so successfully. And with that, the robots are off as we enter into our tele-operated period. Blue Alliance very quickly moving to score into their backstage. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance successfully scoring some more pixels into their backboard area. Both alliances now moving again to score into their backboard areas. It looks like the Red Alliance will be attempting to create two mosaics coming up here. Something to keep an eye out. Blue Alliance actually shoots a pixel out of the stage area. It looks like one of our red bots may have disconnected. Red Alliance moving and now having had scored 2 mosaics, 1 purple, 1 yellow. Certainly very impressive. Looks like the Red Alliance is pushing the robot out of the way as we enter into the end game period. The Blue Alliance now attempting to score 2 pixels. They successfully get 1. Meanwhile, the other blue launches a paper drone into the 3rd section. The counterpart scoring into the 2nd. Red Alliance working to make it up, getting a paper drone into the 2nd section. Very impressive. Now we have 2 robots attempting to climb. Can they do it? It looks like a Red Alliance and Blue Alliance have successfully. Good job.
536 as well as 1996 working on their backdrop. Here comes 21.538 headed for that backdrop. Wow, 23.957. We can get a few more. Trying to get over the pixels already in the backstage area. 21.538. See what they can do. 23.957 is the end game sounds. Trying to get 2 more pixels. There goes Red drone into the scoring zone. That top scoring zone. That second drone doesn't quite make it. And if we can get some robots climbing, that's what we're looking for next. They all seem to be headed.
With that, we have 2 bots, 1 on each alliance, already making headway as the Red Alliance places pixels back into their backboard. We had a 3rd red robot, or a 2nd red robot go ahead and make movement too. And with that, we enter into the teleoperated periods. Both teams now moving to attempt to score their pixels. Blue Alliance bringing over 2 pixels into their backstage area. Red Alliance making some headway now with 3 pixels already into their backboard. Certainly very impressive. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance is still working on getting their pixels scored. Red Alliance scoring yet another pixel. Certainly very impressive stats that they're putting up onto the scoreboard. While Blue lifts up a purple pixel and attempts to place it, but unfortunately it lands into their backstage area. Has successfully picked up a yellow one and is going to be attempting to place it, which unfortunately misses and lands into the backstage once again. We have entered into the end game period, and the Red Alliance lands into the 1st.
Climb. Somebody's gonna try to climb.
Looks like our Red Alliance robots are preparing to climb. With 7 seconds left on the clock, Blue has climbed, and Red too, with both red robots in the air and 1 blue in the air. Certainly very.
And here we go. 2 of those 3 pixels on the backboard. I'll drop 2 more pixels along the backboard. Maybe we'll see why not. No save. 14.959 brings the pixels back as well. Here comes to 11677. Trying to get that pixel out. Oh, and knocks that blue off the backdrop. Their wing is picking up some more pixels as well. 14.959. They can get a pixel moving as well. Into that backdrop where they're running more points than the backstage area. Now we're ready again. Looking for some flying drones, some flying bots. There goes one out in that 3rd area. Good job, 24-301. while doing some climbs. Looks like we got one on the Red Alliance side, possibly.
That's a lot of power on the climb. That's an easy climb for that one.
301, climbing very, very well there. 14.9 coming back to park at the end. Unfortunately, you all picked up.
A lot of automatic.
Three robots instantly kicking it off with pixels in their inventory and moving to score them. Red Alliance very impressively moving with a yellow pixel. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance over here attempted to place a yellow pixel, but unfortunately it landed into their backstage area. Now both Red Alliance robots have scored pixels during the autonomous period.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And with that, we start into our teleoperated period. All the robots now moving to score their pixels with already a very competitive score at 106 to 29.
Good teamwork over
Red Alliance now placing 2 white pixels into their backboard area. Looks like Red Alliance is going to attempt to do it once again with this time a yellow and a white. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance over here is continuing to attempt to score and eventually place. 9808 scores a white pixel into their backstage area. $91.03 once again moving in with 2 white pixels, but unfortunately it looks like they knocked some pixels out of their backstage area while doing so. Team 6547 with the robot Bob Ross places 2 green pixels into the backstage area.
Oh, he's up there. Everybody's gonna climb. Oh.
Looks like the Red Alliance have actually scored in those leagues. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance also has placed the paper drone into the second area. Blue Alliance in the first. With only 12 seconds left on the clock, it looks like the Red Alliance spot 9808 is preparing to climb, with the Blue Alliance following soon after.
Bringing it around, looking if they can get that pixel onto the backdrop, and they do. And they got it in the correct location for some bonus points.
2 robots instantly kicking it off, 1 from each alliance, as team 24281 goes ahead and scores pixels into the backstage area during the autonomous period. Meanwhile, team 23957 is lining up to do so as soon as we hit teleoperated in 9 seconds now.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2,
And with that, we've now entered into the teleoperated period. Looks like we have all of our robots now actively moving with 4919 already scoring 2 pixels into the backstage area. Meanwhile, it looks like the Blue Alliance is working to collect pixels from the ring with team 24281 with 2 green pixels and moving them about. Red Alliance with 1 purple and 1 yellow pixel into their backboard area, seemingly attempting to create a mosaic in the coming pixels. And now as we look over to the Red Alliance, it looks like Team 23957 has just created a mosaic. Team 24281 is still working to place its green pixels into the backstage area. Looks like it'll be a closer match with 25-17 on the scoreboard right now. Red Alliance now collecting pixels from their wing area. Meanwhile, Team 23957 from the Blue Alliance continues to score. Blue Alliance
Whoa!
launches a
Good
paper
job,
drone into the second area.
24-21. My daughter's
Blue Alliance and Red Alliance now each have a bot which is preparing to climb with only 12 seconds left on the match. Can they do it? Red Alliance now climbing, which they do so successfully.
Get up there, Blue!
Meanwhile, the
Oh, he's
Red
up,
Alliance
he's
launches
up,
the
he's
paper
up.
drone, but unfortunately
They
seems
got it.
within the game
Good
area.
job.
Blue
They got a
Alliance
plane up
successfully
and they
climbing
kept
with the
themselves
match
up.
ending.
Great job.
Now we're going to pass on over to Andrew.